Hello ladies and gents, let's talk about Demonic. Jesus Christ, it's real bad. I've got a screener, I've watched it. Oh my god, Neill Blomkamp, mate. Not that you're watching this. How did you go from making Firebase as an Oates short, which arguably has more atmosphere, more tension, more gripping narrative in those few minutes, than this 1 hour and 43 minutes this film is? And Jesus, is it bad? Oh. No spoilers. Let's talk non-spoilers first. Nothing happens. I like slow movies. I'm partial to a slow build-up, but a slow tension, but we'll just ruminate on that for a little while. I like that. I do like it. I just highly praised The Green Knight, for instance. Some people would say that's boring. I thought it was fantastic. Demonic. I think part of the problem is, with the name Demonic, you expect a lot to happen, or you're expecting something more demonic. I mean, the fucking clue's in the name, isn't it? Jesus. Pacing was utterly atrocious. So, you watch the trailers. Estranged daughter gets called in to go inside a simulation to talk to her mother. Strange things start happening. That's the story, right? There's a little bit more to it, but we'll touch on in spoilers. Now, none of this... nothing happens for so long. There's no tension. There's no semblance of it being a horror movie for a very long time. Like, it's 1 hour and 40 minutes, and it felt like 2.5 hours. I cannot believe this is the same guy that made District 9 and Firebase. And I go back to like Firebase and things like that because they're more recent. And this is Neill Blomkamp without studio interference here. Doesn't have any studio telling him what to do. He shot this in lockdown. No one was telling him what to do. He just made it. He got distribution rights. He sorted that out. Sold it. This is a terrible movie. It's actively a terrible movie. There's very little sort of words that can describe just how bad it is. The acting is so bad and the dialogue is so bad. She gets told and explained everything about this virtual reality mindset world. She goes in and she goes, how is this possible? It's like, fuck me, you idiot. Did you not listen to what you've just been told? What are you doing? You've just been told how it's possible. And I get it, to sort of, I guess, sort of handle and explain some disbelief. But Jesus wept. Like, there's a limit to it. There's an absolute limit to it. Now, oh God. It was just so bad. It was genuinely just so bad. So what else happened? Why else is it terrible? What other dialogue? She goes to see her friend. Again, I'm trying to be as non-spoilery as possible, but give you examples. She goes to see her friend, and she's like, "Oh, so tell me about, tell me about Martin." Blah 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 blah. But it's not how humans talk. It's so poorly written, so poorly written. And then there's some dialogue between her and this Martin guy. She goes there for his help. And then just runs off. And I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, it's so bad. Badly acted. Like, piss poor acting. Real bad acting. Real bad dialogue. Bad story. Doesn't go anywhere. Nothing really happens. Yeah, really not good. So I'm going to talk about spoilers now. I cannot recommend this film. Yeah, no, I can't recommend this film. And that pains me a little bit. The effects are not even that good, right? Like, I like... Is that this a rotoscoping or something like that? I like the effects. It's used twice or 3 times. It doesn't... How did this film cost 3 million? How? 3 million? I want to know how much Firebase cost now. Why didn't you just make that, Neill? I want to like Neill Blomkamp's work, but this was atrocious. I can't remember another film I said was atrocious. I think it's been a long time since I've said anything like that. This was really bad. I was bored. I was sort of like, because I had a screen as I've been watching at home, and I had like a sort of blink waking, you know, blink sleep waking, that sort of thing. This is really bad. It's really, really, really bad. It just drags. Even the cinematography was bad. All scene changes are set up either by a long, drawn-out holding shot of a landscape or a lamp. And it's like, that works when you've already established that this is a horror and there's something to have tension about, but that didn't work because there was no semblance of it being a horror movie at that point. So those long drawn out shots for the first like half an hour, 40 minutes meant nothing. It was like, what are you doing? I'm not feeling the horror. Oh, and also as well, she sort of like forgave her mother out of nowhere. Oh God. God, terrible film. Let's talk spoilers. The monster was revealed in the trailers. That is just one monster. We see it all of about 2-3 times. I like the costume. I do like the costume. I know the person who made the costume is actually someone who's watched my channel. And I quite like the costume. I think the costume's cool. The design is pretty basic. It is literally like a raven, crow, human demon thing. And it is a demon, right? Like that's what it is. It's a demonic possession. A demon possessed her mother. And has kept possessing people throughout the years from this one location. And basically the Vatican have bought up a medical business called Therapol. And they are trying to sort of exorcise demons that way. Trying to lure the demon out. Now, these are Vatican SAS super soldiers, basically. Doesn't get explored. It sounds cool. And Neill, if you just did a movie about that, I think people would love it. But you didn't. Just do that. Just do SAS Vatican, you know, God demon killers. That'd be epic. That would be super cool, but it goes nowhere. Like you didn't do anything with it. So they've bought up this company, Therapol, where they have this technology to go inside comatose people. They realise that the demon's there, so they take the mother back to the place of the initial demonic possession. All the while there's like some other little bits and pieces going on, but really that's the main narrative. Then Carly turns up at this place at the end and suddenly forgives her mother. I can't leave her. Like, okay, we didn't see that reconciliation, but fine. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything redeemable about it. There's really not much that redeems this movie. I cannot recommend this film. It was really, really bad. And I really like Neill Blomkamp. Jesus, mate, you're making it difficult. Oh. Yeah, no, real bad. I know there'll be a lot of people that are just die-hard lovers and will lambast me for this review, but it was bad. It was real bad. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. I don't think anyone has actually seen it, in fairness. But let this be. Don't see it. Don't see it. Let this be a cautionary tale. Honestly, don't go and watch it. It's a waste. The thing is, it's quite short. It's 1 hour and 43 minutes, but it will feel like 2.5 hours. It was really long and boring. That's the thing. It was boring. That's it. That's why it was so... Because it was just boring. Oh my god. There's even a scene where her friend gets possessed in her mind as another demon thing. And they just swap her out. She's like a black lady. And they just swap her out for a black man. You can clearly see it's a black man. Obviously a stuntman. Doing all the creepy crawly things. And I'm like, it was very clearly a dude now. Just wearing a bra. Oh my fucking god, it was terrible. Oh, Jesus. What a waste of my time. I hate watching boring films. It is such a waste of my time. Don't watch it. Take care.